Welcome guys, welcome to Muse's Tarot. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you already know my channel. Today's reading is going to be very fun because we are going to find out what kind of karma is coming your way. First we are going to see what kind of situation you are in, then we will see what kind of karma you are expecting and when the karma is coming in the end we are getting additional messages from spirit about your situation or about your karma, anything that needs to be said from spirit. We have 3 piles today. We have pile 1 with the green calcite. We have pile 2, wait. We have pile 2 with the rose quartz. And we have pile 3 with the, I think it's called Amazonite. These are the 3 piles. Just meditate, go into a meditative state, breathe deeply, whatever you need to do to center yourself, and then you're going to look at your at the piles and see what calls to you. Look at the crystals and see what calls to you. If you feel drawn to several piles, that's absolutely fine. Just look in all of them, or if you feel drawn to all of them, just look in all of them. There might be a message in every part of you. There might be a message in every part of the piles. If you don't feel drawn to the piles or the crystals, look into the timestamps, because sometimes in the timestamps there are angel numbers, or you feel drawn to the timestamps. That's what I like to do. But yeah, just do what you need to do, pick your pile, and we will see each other at your pile. Bye. Welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the first pile or this green, I think it's green calcite. That's at least, sorry, that was just my neighbor. That's at least what I found out about this crystal, so I'm guessing it's green calcite. Today's reading we are going to find out what your karma is. First we are going to get some overview over your situation and what kind of situation you are, what kind of person you are, just things that you can find out if you resonate with the pile. If you don't resonate with the pile, go into another pile and see if you resonate there. If you don't resonate with any pile, maybe there's just no reading there for you today. Then we are going to find out what your karma is and when you are going to get it, or might be that you already have your karma and you're asking about it, but we will find out when the karma is and what kind of karma it is, and in the end we are going to get some additional messages from spirit. Just it might be about the karma, might be about something else, just a little message from spirit there. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, Spirit, I'm asking you to protect me. I ask the elements and the 4 archangels to protect me, and also my ancestors, so we only get clear guided messages. Okay, let's go. What kind of situation is pile 1 in Spirit? Okay, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. You don't feel too well. Maybe you just went into a hospital, maybe a mental hospital. Maybe you're struggling with depression or any other mental illness that is really bothering you or just being too much for you currently. Maybe something else my spirit guides are bringing up is, I'm kind of feeling your situation right now because my neighbors are loud. Then I hear music from above me. The neighbor next to me is like working on something practical, like being loud, putting up a shelf, or I don't know. Then the phone of my roommate, who is currently sitting in front of me, is getting a lot of messages, and it always makes a noise, and there's just so much happening, and I'm not feeling very grounded. I feel very overwhelmed and just like it's too much. I can not concentrate too much. Like I'm enough there, don't worry, I can give you the reading, but I feel like a lot of pressure around me and it's really pushing me to my boundaries. And this might be your situation, also something. You might have nightmares a lot. You might have like spirits around you that bother you. Not a great connection with your spirit guides currently because there's just too much happening. Anything like this, it feels like there is just happening too much and you're just overwhelmed and you don't know what to do. Might be because of mental illness, might be because of stress, might be because of finances, spirit work, anything like this, it's just too much for you. What kind of situation is pile 1? Maybe someone also just were rude to you. That is also something that's coming back, like they are reminding me of myself, that I literally just had a person critiquing me, which is okay, but it was just rude in the end. And might be that this is also your situation, that someone wanted to give you advice or anything, wanted to say to you something, to, I don't know, to just be rude or maybe to help you, but the way they said it was very hurtful. So it might be the situation that someone just hurt you with their words or actions. Okay, Spirit, what kind of situation is pile 1? Might be that you just got your driver's license with the Chariot. Might be that you just got your driver's license, you are in a car, you went to the hospital in a car, something with a car is coming up. Maybe you just want to buy yourself a car, you just saw a car maybe in an advertisement, maybe on the streets, maybe you're walking right now and you're watching the cars driving beside you. Or anything like this. There is something coming up with a car. Also, something that's coming up is that you have a lot of angels around you, because I never realized that here on the chariot, there are wings, and it looks for one, it looks really like an angel is around you, or many angels are around you. Something else is you might like Harry Potter, because there is, oh, please don't roast me, I never actually watched Harry Potter. Like it happened like a few years ago. I don't know a lot about Harry Potter anymore. But something that's coming up is how's it called? Quidditch. I think the game was with the little ball, the golden ball that is like flying around, and it really looks like that. Please don't roast me. I really don't know much about Harry Potter. I'm so sorry. I know I was a big fan, but something else that's coming up is that this is exactly your situation, because I wanted to tell you right now that I never was a fan of Harry Potter, but lately I started buying the books and I really want to read them and watch the movies again, because now I find it very interesting. I haven't done this yet, but I plan to. Maybe it's the same with you, that you had a hobby that you never even liked, and for some kind of reason you feel drawn to it now, and now you want to find out more about it, or learn about it, or maybe learn about a topic, learn about a job or anything that never was right for you, but all of a sudden something changed within you. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of options. No. Okay, Spirit, explain it to me. You have a lot of options, but you don't see them. You feel stuck, even though you're not stuck. Like, you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, but for like you actually have an option to do something. For example, maybe you feel like you don't have enough money, even though you're just getting money, or in like a week you have enough money and you feel like you spend too much. Or maybe it feels more financial, to be honest. Might be that you have financial problems, or you think you have financial problems even though you don't have them. Like, you, for example, don't look into your bank account and now you think you're in the negative. You're in the negative with the numbers, but in actuality you have enough of money. It's very complicated, because they literally show me my situation. I always think I spend too much money, and my spirit guides always tell me, no, you're not. And the reason I think I always spend too much money is because I come from poverty and I didn't have a lot of things. And I always think like, oh my god, I'm spending too much. What if I end up in poverty again? What if I spend too much? What if I don't have enough of money? And my spirit guides are always trying to calm me down, but I'm always so nervous. But yeah, we have the 3 of... no, it's the Empress. I just read the 3, so I wanted to say, okay, it's the Empress in reverse. You don't need to change yourself because someone tells you you're not good enough for them, or really not good enough for them, because These people, they are just unhappy with themselves and they want to drag you down with them. Like they really want to see you suffer so you feel bad, even though they are not better themselves. They just want you to be as miserable as they are. And you kind of feel like a people pleaser or someone who doesn't yeah, how am I supposed to explain this? Just someone who always thinks they are a bad person just because someone doesn't like them. But I have to tell you, there will always be a person in your life that doesn't like you. There will always be a person in your life that doesn't like what you're doing, doesn't like who you are. There are always critics, and sometimes it's not even like good critique. Sometimes they just want to be rude, and it doesn't have to do anything with you. They just, for example, had a bad day, or they are just angry with themselves and now they want to make you feel this way too. And it's not your fault, it's something that's coming through. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. You're not very connected with your inner child, and that's something that your spirit guides also want to say. Like they really want you to work on yourself, your psyche, your inner child, because there are a lot of wounds in your, like with your inner child, and it really needs to be healed. Sorry, I had to rearrange some things because it was kind of bugging me that it wasn't in the center. Okay, back to the reading. Sorry, but that's something that your spirit guides really want you to work on. Healing your inner child, connecting with your inner child, doing shadow work, going to a therapist, because there are some wounds that really like they have been triggered by this person that was talking bad about you or just being rude. Because if you are in a healed state, you can take criticism, or you can listen to people who are rude and see that they just act out of their wounds too. But if we have a huge wound, if we are not used to it, criticism and just people saying their opinion can really hurt us and can really cause us to change our behavior. Like, for example, I'm a borderliner. Like, I have borderline personality disorder, and I really have like, it's better than a few years ago, but I have quite some problems with taking criticism. Like, I don't show that I am hurt, but most of the time I really have problems taking criticism. Like, I accepted criticism, but I'm actually really hurt, and I always think like I'm a bad person because I'm not perfect, because I'm also a perfectionist, and I hate it sometimes. I have to be honest, it's very exhausting, but I'm still working on it, and your spirit guides want you to work on it too, because you might be just like me when it comes to this. What kind of situation is pile one in? The Lovers. Might be that you're in a relationship, or you have this one friend that is actually like your only friend, or just one person that you really accept as your family or friend. It feels like you're very introverted, or you're very careful with whom you allow in your space, but then when you allow someone in, you're very loyal. Yeah, also the snake is sticking out to me here in the Seven of Cups in reverse, so maybe there were a lot of snakes, if you get what I mean, like people who were snakes, just people who criticized you, who gave you a bad attitude, anything like this, and you have a wound when it comes to this, because there was at least one person, that's what I'm feeling, there was at least one person who really hurt you, who really stabbed you in the back. What kind of situation is pile one spirit? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. If you are so scared of money, maybe you have to save some, and it might be, if you're already saving money, it might be that you use too much money for your savings, and then you don't have enough money to, for example, buy you food, or buy you the necessities, and then you and then you always think you struggle with money, even though you have enough money. You just save too much. You save too much, and then like there has to be a little bit more balance. You're not spending too much, you're saving too much. We have temperance. There are a lot of angels around you, and especially someone who's coming up is Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael is also someone that is coming up. They are actually around you, and they are helping you to open your third eye, because in this card in Temperance, the angel has like this symbol almost at the third eye, and for me it looks like the third eye right now. So they are helping you to be a little bit more spiritual and mostly be more connected with your higher self. The Six of Wands in reverse. You have this habit of always talking down on yourself. Maybe you're also a perfectionist. I already said this. It really feels like you are making yourself, like you are your hardest critic, or the worst critic, because you really talk down on yourself. You always see yourself as someone bad, and this is also inclined in your karma. I just heard from your spirit guides, like you are causing your own karma. You are giving yourself the evil eye. Like it's time for you to learn some self-love and to really accept yourself as you are, and that you're not perfect, and it's okay to not be perfect, because you don't want other people to be perfect, right? So why is it that you want yourself to be perfect? It's not possible. Okay, and we have strength, and something your spirit guides say: you are a very, very strong person. Okay, now let's see what kind of karma you have and when it's going to come to you. I heard just 3 months or 2 years is something that's also coming up. It feels very close. And I do see some negative karma, I have to be honest, because I just saw a black void and it felt like negative karma. Nothing too bad, but might be that you have some struggles with catching things on time. This might be some karma you're getting. And also struggles with buying yourself things, because you're sending yourself the evil eye and kind of cursing yourself, and this causes you to have struggles with finances. Like you can change this when you change your perception on finances and how you spend them, but it might be that karma of you has to do with money and with things that you want. But there's also good karma. Okay, these cards wanted to come out. What's the karma of pile 2? Of pile 1, sorry, I wanted to say pile 2. Or I did say pile 2, you're pile 1. We have the World in reverse. Your karma is that you have, or that you're going to have some struggles connecting with your spirit guides. And I don't mean being able to talk with your spirit guides, but what I mean is actually that your psychic abilities might have some struggles, but this is actually a good thing, your spirit guides say, because it's not about you're not being able to use your psychic gifts, it's about upgrading your psychic gifts. And when your psychic gifts upgrade, oftentimes they go away for a certain time, because it's like unplugging and plugging in again. Yeah, so this is good karma. You're going to feel more connected with your spirit guides, but first you feel like you're losing your spirit guides. Not in a bad way, but you're not as easily able to talk to your spirit guides anymore. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Your karma might also be that you get a lot of answers in your dreams about questions, things that are going through your head. Like, again, this is about the psychic gifts, because I think it's about is it clairvoyance? I think it's clairvoyance when you have prophetic dreams, or yeah, okay, there were birds. So this is clairvoyance. Your clairvoyance is going to be better, but it, like, don't freak out if it's going to be less for some kind of reason, or that another psychic gift, for example, clairaudience, claircentience, claircognizance, there are so many that they don't work normally anymore, or not as good anymore, because your clairvoyance is going to be stronger. But first it feels like it's going to be less, but that's nothing bad. Don't worry about it. It's something good actually, because something that your spirit guides also say, you get a break. You don't feel, for example, you don't feel spirits around you as much anymore, or you don't have such vivid dreams and feel extremely exhausted in the next morning anymore, because you're going to get a break, and then it's going to get better. There's also money coming your way, because you are going to change your perception of money, even if it's just a small little change that you realize it's causing you to get more money, which is great. I'm very happy for you. Okay, what kind of karma is pile 1 going to get? Six of Swords. Some people that are not good for you are going to leave you, or you are going to leave them, or the universe is going to intervene. Like, there is someone that you actually see as a friend, but you don't see yet that they are not good for you, and the universe will take away this friend to bring in another better friend, and also to bring in more money. Because the thing is, when we already have all these things, there is no much space, like no more space for new things coming in, for blessings coming in. So sometimes we have to let go of certain things, so new things come in. So there is enough space for blessings to come in. So there will be some people that you are going to leave, or these people are going to leave you, and for some it might be going to hurt, but you will be grateful in the future about this. We have King of Pentacles. Again, money coming in, and also there might be a pet coming in. I was seeing this in the beginning when I said what kind of karma you're going to have. I saw a pet, but I didn't know what this means. But a new pet is going to come in. Like, you probably want to buy yourself a pet, or you have a dream of buying yourself a pet, and it's going to happen. That it's going to be aligned with you. It's already aligned with you, but it just takes some more time until you're ready to get this pet. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups. Also, something that's coming in is new people that you actually can trust, and that you actually feel nice about, like you feel more comfortable with them. And that's everything to your karma. Let's see what kind of messages your spirit guides have for you. I'm just going to pull some cards. You don't have to worry about people being taken away. We have Judgment. You don't have to worry about people getting taken away, because the universe would never take away what is for you. These people are just not good for you, and maybe you don't see it, but they pull down your energy. They drain you. They are energy vampires. They're not good for you. They are talking behind your back, some of them even, and they are just lying to you. Some of them, like not all of them. Just take what resonates, of course, but there are people who are just not good for you, and like the universe just wants to help you. And I know sometimes it really sucks, because for me the universe, for example, took away a partner, but like 2 years later, now I'm so happy I'm not in contact with this person anymore, because I realized how bad they are for me. In the situation I wasn't seeing it, but years later on I was seeing like how bad this person actually was to me. Like, my spirit guides always say he's the devil. Like, of course everybody has good and bad aspects, or a higher self and a lower self, or shadow self, but I have to be honest, I'm so happy that this person isn't there anymore, because he did so many sketchy things, and I was just ignoring the red flags and like the behavior. But today I wouldn't allow anyone to treat me like this anymore. So you're going to be grateful, even though you don't see it in the moment. Just try to trust the universe, because it's trying to help you. Messages from Spirit. there is something that you really want to buy yourself. We have the Two of Pentacles. There's something that you really want to buy yourself. And I just heard nail polish because you were looking at my nail polish that I did yesterday. Or anything else. Your spirit guides are really saying, buy yourself the thing. Don't save so much money. Don't be scared to go into poverty again, or for the first time. Don't be scared. Allow yourself to receive things sometimes. Don't be too much in the masculine energy, like in the divine masculine energy, but rather sometimes in the divine feminine, or in a balance of them, because it's time for you to receive some things and not to save as much anymore and always be unhappy because you're not able to buy yourself something. It's okay sometimes to spend money. Messages from Spirit, please. Also learn about the pet that you want to get, because it's important to learn about it. Use the time to learn about it. And we have the Page of Swords. Also, read books about things that you enjoy. For example, if you're interested in magic and tarot, read about spirituality and about protection and about tarot and about anything that you want, divination tools, anything that feels interesting to you. Really learn about things and enjoy life a little bit more. Messages from Spirit. We have Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's someone that you're always giving money to, or that is wanting money from you. Don't give them the money. Don't give them the money. You're not going to get it back. At least not in the next, I just heard 6 years. So don't give this person money. I don't know who it is. You will know who is meant. Yeah. Okay, one last message from Spirit. 10 of Pentacles. You're not going to end like your family with the poverty. You are smarter and more advanced than this, and it's not going to happen to you, or it's not going to happen again. So don't worry. And that's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I really hope you liked my style of reading and that these messages helped you. And I thank Spirit for these amazing messages. I also thank Spirit for these amazing messages, and I will hopefully see you on my next one. Bye. Welcome part 2. Welcome if you chose this lovely deck or this rose quartz. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is about your karma, what kind of karma you're going to get and when it's coming in. First, we are going to see in what situation you are, or what kind of person you are, so you can see if you resonate with the pile. If you don't resonate, look into the other piles, and if you don't resonate with any pile, maybe there's just no message here today for you. Then we will see what kind of karma you're getting and when you are getting it. And in the end, we are getting just quick messages from Spirit, maybe about your situation, maybe about your karma. I don't know. I'm keeping it very open for Spirit, what they want to say to you. But that's how we do the reading today, and I would say let's dive in. Okay. I asked my spirit guides, my ancestors, the elements, and the 4 archangels to protect me, so only clear guided messages come through and only the truth. I thank Spirit for the help. Okay, let's go. First, let's shuffle the cards. Okay, Spirit. What kind of situation is pile 2? Sorry. If you felt drawn to pile 1, maybe that was confirmation. I just wanted to say pile 1, even though you're pile 2. So yeah. Okay. What kind of situation is pile 2? We have the Fool in reverse. You are tired. Either you're tired of a situation, maybe you're tired of your whole life currently, maybe everything is too much, you couldn't having enough of sleep. Maybe you were worrying about your pet because the dog by the Fool is really sticking out to me. It might be that you worried about your pet, maybe they ran away and now you're searching your pet. But something that's coming up like so strong is that you didn't get a lot, get enough of sleep. You really feel like you fall asleep 4 a.m. and had to wake up at 7 or something like this. You really feel tired. My spirit guides are pointing out that I feel like this too right now, because I have been learning a lot about witchcraft like for 4 hours today, and now I have to do the pick a card reading, and I'm very exhausted. I'm very tired. So I'm sorry if I sound slow or just kind of tired. I'm trying my best to do the reading as good as I can. But yeah, you feel very tired. Something else that's coming up is you might just got new shoes or new clothes, or you have a very great sense of fashion, because these clothes and the shoes of this person is really, really sticking out to me. Yeah, it feels like you have an aesthetic, or you like an aesthetic. You want to become an aesthetic. Might even be that you are a trendsetter, that when you wear something, other people do it too, or something else my spirit guides point out is, or your spirit guides point out is, they remind me of myself. I always find a new aesthetic that I actually like, and I think no one has seen this before, and I really feel like this is cool. And 2 months later, everyone is wearing this. I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter, but I always think of the trends before they come in, which is kind of confusing, but might be with you that you get very easy downloads from spirit. That's also something that's coming up, that you're very connected with spirit, and you like, it's easy for you to get downloads, and you, for example, see a trend that isn't a trend yet, and you make it your own aesthetic, and all of a sudden everybody is wearing it, so everybody else got the download, but you are one of the first people who get the download. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. You're not a person who really argues a lot or doesn't like to argue, but when it happens, you're very loud. When it happens, you're kind of like a ticking bomb. Is something that I'm getting. Like, you might have Mars in Libra, because I do have it. I'm a very chill person until it's too much and you cross my boundaries, and then I'm very explosive. And that's something that's coming up here, that you are a very patient person, that you are very happy, or very patient person who doesn't like to get angry very easily, and who's always calm and always the happy one in the friend group. But if someone if something fucks you up, it really, really does, and you really, you are really explosive, very loud sometimes even. Maybe some people consider you as a loud person also, something that I'm getting, that you laugh loud or that you speak very loud. You also might like chips, or I know chips also means french fries, but I do mean chips. How is it called? Potato chips, like the things that are very thin and it crunches. I don't know the English word right now, I only know chips. Like you do like snacks. Maybe that's something. I also was just reminded by a spirit guide that I just ate chocolate, so maybe you do crave some chocolate currently, or you really like chocolate. That's also something that's coming up. And again, something with a pet is coming up. I don't know what spirit meant with this, but something with a pet comes up. Maybe you just bought yourself a pet, maybe you saw a pet, maybe you saw a dog on the street, maybe you helped someone with their pet, your partner has a pet, something with a pet comes up. What kind of situation is pile 2? Okay, spirit said all of them. We have the Hermit. Do you have your own blog or a YouTube channel, anything like this? It really feels like you are working on a YouTube channel, a blog, an Instagram page, anything like this. And you seem to have an audience, like there are people watching you, not in a bad way, just people who are curious, who want to learn, maybe people who are interested in you. It really feels like you have an audience, or you want to have an audience. Maybe you're working your way up to being famous. That's something that's coming up. Or you just work a lot with the computer. That's also something. If you don't have social media and don't want to become famous with social media, or I don't know, a YouTuber, maybe you have Twitter. Something else that's coming up is you might work a lot with your computer. Maybe you're working on a book, maybe you're in home office, anything like this. It feels like you're working with a computer or with the internet. We have the Three of Cups. What I get with this is you're very connected to your spirit guides, which I like. You might have an altar and do offerings for your spirit guides. Maybe you're a witch working with spirit guides, spiritual working with spirit guides. Maybe you work with deities. Maybe you work with angels, archangels, anything like this, ascended masters, saints, and anything that goes into this direction. You feel very connected with your spirit guides, and feeling connected with your spirit guides doesn't always mean talking to them. Sometimes it's praying, sometimes it's being creative, learning about your spirit guides, writing down your dreams and seeing what your spirit guides want to tell you, interpreting the messages they send you, anything like this. You don't always have to talk to your spirit guides, but it feels like you're very connected. We have Judgment, and again, something that's coming up is that your spirit guides are very, very close to you. Like, they are very close. You have a great connection with them. You work with them, and maybe you do spells with them if you do magic. Maybe you astral travel a lot, or lucid dream is also something that's coming up. That you are in the spirit world very often, or you meditate very often, then you can also enter the spirit world. I did this a few times. It's very interesting, and I used to always talk with my spirit guides when I did meditations. Currently, I got new medication, and it's very hard for me to concentrate because of the medication, so I'm not able to talk to my spirit guides as much anymore. At least with going into the spirit realm, I can use my tarot deck. But you feel like you are in the spirit world very often, or you are just very often in your upper chakras and thus connected with the spirit world very closely. Okay, what kind of situation is pile 2? You just lost someone. We have the 5 of Cups. It doesn't feel like death. It more feels like someone ghosted you, someone betrayed you, someone stabbed you in the back, maybe someone broke up with you is also something that's coming up. But it doesn't even feel like you are like sad or anything like this. You're just disappointed. You're like, for some kind of reason, this person is sticking out to me in the sense of they're looking at the cups and being like, seriously, did you have to do this? And it feels like you're just annoyed rather than sad. But someone left you. Someone left you. Sorry. Okay, what kind of situation is pile 2 in? We have the Sun in reverse. Do you get medication for your depression? Or medication for any other illness, mental illness, physical illness, like body illness? Do you get medication? That's something that's coming up. Or you might drink a lot of tea and take a lot of vitamins and essential things that are supposed in food, but sometimes we don't get them through food because it's not enough. So it seems like you are taking pills or anything. I don't know for what the pills are, but you're taking pills. What kind of situation is pile 2 spirit? We have Wheel of Fortune. You're scared to get to know your karma is something that I'm picking up. You don't like listening to such readings and finding out about your karma, or maybe you don't believe in karma. That's also something, but for the most part it seems like you believe in karma. But something that's really coming up is you are kind of scared of your karma because you think you're a bad person, or there's something that you did in the past and you know you will get your karma for it, but you're still waiting for the karma. You're really scared of it. That's something that I'm feeling. 2 of Wands. You think I speak too much. Okay, I'm going to try to make this a very short reading for you, just because you have the impression that I'm talking too much. That's absolutely fine. I take the criticism. I have to be honest, I just like to talk much and really get into the thing with spirit and really want to say every message that I get. So it's a lot of talking. So it's okay if you think I'm talking too much. It's absolutely fine. You don't have to watch my readings, and I'm trying to keep it short and simple in this reading just for you. So okay, let's go. I'm going to be very fast, okay? Okay. What kind of situation is pile 2 spirit? Also, you're on your phone a lot or something. That your spirit guides say you're on your phone a lot, maybe a little bit too much. We have the Tower. There's a past version of yourself that you actually don't like. Like, for example, you were rude to someone, maybe you commented something bad, or you did something that you really regret. Okay, to keep it short, I'm going to read your karma now. Okay, first of all, your karma is going to come in either 6 months or 9 months, is something that I'm picking up. Also a year, at least 6 months, let's say that, at least 6 months, about a year, like it might be even in 5 years. That's the time zone that I'm getting. Okay, what's the karma of pile 2 spirit? It's good karma. It's really good karma. Wait, I have to pick up the cards. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles. You're getting more money. You are getting a new opportunity in your job. If you have social media, you're going, like, your account is going to bloom. There will be a lot of people who watch you. There will be a lot of people who are interested in your readings. Now I'm talking about myself, about your social media, about your job, whatever you're doing. You're getting more recognition for the things you do, and thus your work will be easier for you because you don't have to put in as much work anymore. We have the 12 swords. Whatever you're thinking about that you get karma, bad karma, it's already done. You already got your karma. Or if you haven't had the karma yet, it's going to be in your next life, so don't worry about it. We have the Empress. Some karma of you will also be that you have a greater connection with your body. You really start to love yourself. You really start to invest in yourself, like in your body, in your self-care, in your self-love. Anything like this, you're going to have a better relationship with your body. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. People who are not good for you, and you already know who is meant, they're going to leave your life, which is a good thing. If this person is actually not good for you, yeah, and they're going to leave your life. We have the 8 of Swords. You will be more patient, and you will find a tarot card reader that you really resonate with and enjoy, that you really find interesting. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Nightmares will end. 7 of Pentacles, and your work life will become so much better. Okay, that's everything about your karma. I hope this was short enough. Okay, let's see. Messages from Spirit. They say you have to be more patient. Those were too many. Those were way too many. Okay, Spirit. Just a few cards. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards, please. Messages from your Spirit guides for pile 2. Three of Swords in reverse. You will find someone that won't hurt you. You will find someone that doesn't hurt you like the person that already did. And you will find people that you resonate with. That might also be a tarot card reader that you resonate with. But better times are coming, and healing is coming in too. Because I just saw Archangel Raphael and like the heart chakra, which is both about healing. And it feels like you are going to heal soon. Eight of Wands in reverse. Don't put in too much work because you might burn yourself out. And that's everything that I get from this card. Two of Pentacles in reverse. There will always be someone that doesn't like what you do and doesn't like who you are, so don't worry about it. And something that your spirit guides want to say to you is, if you don't feel comfortable with me reading something for you, just don't watch my videos or put them on a little bit faster, or be patient, because it's my style of reading. I really like it because then I feel more connected with spirit, and then I am sure I gave every message that comes through. You don't have to watch my videos. It's absolutely fine to not like my way of reading. It's not for everybody. That's absolutely fine. Like, I'm not even pissed or anything. I'm just okay, then that's fine. If I'm too slow for you, that's absolutely okay. Don't worry about it. And your spirit guides want you to be like this too, because we have the Page of Cups. Be a little bit more like me right in this situation. Like, if someone doesn't like you, it's not your problem, okay? It's not your problem. Just be yourself. Yeah, if you get criticism, take it, but don't pull you down, like yourself, with your emotions being hurt or anything just because someone criticized you. It's nothing bad. It's just criticism. Okay, one last message from Spirit, please. We have the Knight of Wands. The message is, you got this. Whatever this means, you got this. And that's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you like my reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. I was a little bit faster this time. I hope that you enjoyed this. And I thank Spirit for these amazing messages. And I will hopefully, maybe not, see you on my next one. Bye. Welcome pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the third pile, or the Amazonite, I think it's called. It's a very pretty crystal. I still have to learn about this crystal. I really don't know what kind of crystal this is. I just know it's called Amazonite or something like this. At least that's how it's written. So yeah, I'm going to put this up here. Today's reading is about your karma. First, we are going to look into your situation and what kind of situation you're in, what kind of person you are, so you see if you resonate with the pile. Then we are going to find out what your karma is and when it's coming your way. And in the end, we are getting additional messages from your spirit guides. This karma might be good, it might be bad, it might be a blend of both. So don't worry, because like, there is no shame in having low karma or bad karma, or I don't know how to say it. It's not bad karma, but it's not as positive karma as good karma, you know. But there's no shame in having bad karma, because we are human, we do mistakes, and it's not possible to only have positive karma. So don't worry about it. You're not a bad person just because you have bad karma. Okay. First, I'm asking my spirit guides, my ancestors, and the 4 archangels for protection, please. Please protect me from low vibrational spirits, low vibrational entities, and only give me clear guided messages. I'm thanking you. And then we will see what kind of situation you are, or what person you are. It's not a long reading today. I'm keeping it very short, so don't worry. And if I'm talking too much, my spirit guides will tell me, because in one reading they literally told me, yeah, you have to speed it up a little bit. Okay, we have Knight of Swords. And something that I'm getting is, you might have a horse, or a horse as a spirit guide. Might be that you're working with fairies, and one fairy is a horse, or something similar to a horse, because never in my life did the horse stick out as much to me as right now. You also might have Indian roots. Maybe you come from India, maybe you feel connected to India, maybe you like Hinduism, or you are Asian, is something that's also coming up, because Indian is Asia, right? India is Asia. But yeah, it might also be that you just had a lot of luck coming your way, because the shoe toes are very sticking out to me. Are they called shoe toes? Horse toes? Horseshoe. Oh my god, horseshoe. I don't even know. But yeah, that's something that's really sticking out to me. You might also do some divination by yourself, maybe using tarot cards, runes. What else? Bone throwing. Maybe you made yourself your own oracle cards. But something that's really coming up is like the clouds are sticking out to me, and there is this one divination kind where you read the clouds. I used to do this when it was summertime and I was out like every day, and I would communicate with my spirit guide through the clouds. And I also have a lot of sky deities I'm working with, so I feel very connected to the sky and the clouds, and I really like to read the weather also. Maybe you are interested in weather magic, is also something that's coming up, because my spirit guides or your spirit guides just reminded me that I want to learn weather magic, and I only can do wind for now, but they remind me of a spell that I learned how you can make rain. It's when you just little, I don't know if you need to know this, but if the spirit guides are talking about this, then there's probably a reason. You take a map. You could also put the map on your phone, and then you are blowing or you're causing smoke to go there, for example with a cigarette or a joint, or maybe incense is also something that you can use. So you make the clouds, and then you use rice and put it down on where there needs to be rain, because the rice symbolizes the rain, and so you make rain. That's a spell that I learned, so yeah. But it feels like you're interested in weather magic. Maybe your weather is bad and now you want to learn about weather magic, how to control the weather. Okay, and what kind of situation is pile 3 in spirit? We have Ace of Swords. You are very smart and you like to learn. You might be a Sagittarius or a Gemini, maybe have Gemini and Moon, I just heard, and Sagittarius in the rising or in the sun sign. Only take what resonates. Like you don't have to have these placements for you to resonate with this pile, but this might be something. It might be that you have a lot of air signs in your birth chart, but you feel very smart. Like this who looks for me like a brain, like someone having a big brain, or it's not about the size, right? It's about the structure, but still, I don't know how it's called in English, so yeah. It seems like you're very smart. It seems like you have a lot of ideas. Maybe you are a witch, a shaman, someone who practices magic, because people who practice magic, they have to learn so much. Like I keep realizing how much I have to learn as a witch, because I want to make my own YouTube channel about witchcraft, and I want to make my own blog about witchcraft. And right now I'm working on teaching someone about witchcraft. My best friend, she wasn't a witch and now she wants to become a witch, so we learn at least an hour a day together, and she's very smart, I have to say. Like I'm very proud of her. She's learning a lot of things, and I just know how much an overwhelming magic can be. So yeah, it seems like you might be a practitioner of magic, or just a spiritual person who likes to learn about magic or manifestations or spirituality, which I like. I like you a lot. Like I love people who learn a lot. Like I'm a Sagittarius myself, and in my tropical, no, not tropical. What's the other? No, the word is gone. I have Gemini in Moon, or Moon in Gemini rather. Okay, and what kind of situation is pile 3? Maybe you felt connected with pile 2. We have the Emperor. It might be that Odin is a guide of yours, which makes sense because Odin loves people who like to learn. Like, he is the god of wisdom. And I for myself realized that Norse deities are very strict. Like, when I compare them to Egyptian deities or Greek deities, like, I have been working with a lot of deities. Like, I have been a witch for a few years. I have a lot of deities I'm working with, and I'm studying every day to connect more with my deities. And I have some experience when it comes to the different types of deities. And I have to say, um, out of all of the deities I have been working with, the Norse deities are the most strict. So if you're working with Norse deities, I have to say you're super cool, because they are like strict teachers. They know what they want from you. They are very strict when they are they can be very soft, of course. But if you are, for example, I have to make an example. They say, I'm working with the Norse goddess, Lady Freya. Um, she is the Norse goddess of love, war, kind of cats, but also magic. And I also connect her with sex. I don't even know if she's the goddess of sex, but I do connect her with it. And she is a very lovely lady. Like, I love to work with her. I'm very proud to say that she's my patron. She's very amazing. She helped me with a lot of things. And yesterday I did shadow work, and I realized that I need help with letting go of something in my past, because I'm not able to let go of it. Like, it really bothers me. It really affects my daily life. Like, I have PTSD from it, and I need to release this to evolve. And I didn't know what to do, so I prayed to Lady Freya and ask her for help, because I know she's going to help me. Like, my intuition told me to ask her for help rather than any other deity I'm working with. Even though other deities, they would have helped me too, but I knew Lady Freya is the right person for this. So I asked her for help. I prayed to her that I'm feeling bad about myself because I'm not able to heal this. And I put down all of my emotions, told her everything, and asked her for help. And literally the next night that was coming, like yesterday, was hell. Like, she listened to my prayer, she answered it, and now I'm working on letting go of many things that I have problems with. So I had 5 dreams, like last night, 5 freaking dreams, and 3 of them were nightmares, just because I was working on and healing the aspect that I'm not able to let go of. Like, she literally heard my prayer and was like, okay, girl, we are going to do this the next night, and you're going to go through all of this the next few months. She just says 8 months it will take. And I know I will go through hell, but I'm so grateful that Lady Freya is helping me. And that's like the thing I'm saying about Norse goddesses and Norse gods. They listen to you, of course, they help you, but they do it in such a strict manner. Like, she was like, okay, you want to heal this, then we are going to heal this my way. And it was very exhausting, but I'm so glad she's helping me. And I don't want to make you scared of Norse gods and goddesses, deities, because they can be very soft, of course. Like, they can also be very soft, but because they were the gods of the Vikings, they have these war aspects. Like, almost every god I have worked with, a goddess I have worked with from the Norse pantheon, has this warlike aspect, and you feel this in their energy and in their behavior. They are very not hard, but strong, very strong, very strict, very they know what they want, and they will fight for it. So yeah. Okay. 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 My spirit guides just gave me the last card, because I was asking in my head. I wasn't even able to say it out loud, if these are the cards for you. So yeah. Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. You might be very extroverted, someone who likes to go out, or something else that's coming up again. You might be loving to learn. You might be liking to really learn about deities, about spirituality, maybe about your job, maybe about any hobby that you have. Like, there are so many things you are able to learn about. But something that's coming up for me is crocheting and knitting, and also sewing, I think it's called, and spirituality is something that really comes up for me. And you might be interested in chakras, maybe you're reading a lot, because for example, they remind me of myself. I have been, wait, I have to ask, 6, 7, oh my god, okay, I have been reading 7 books about spirituality, uh, like in this year. I have been reading 7 books about spirituality and witchcraft in this year. We only have February, and I have been reading so many books because I have to learn so much from my YouTube channel. I really want it to be perfect. Like, I know it's not able to be perfect, but I want to give as much as I'm able to when it comes to learning about magic and teaching about magic. And I also want to teach my best friend, as I was saying. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, baby. I also want to teach my best friend, as I was saying, and this means I need the information. I need things I can teach her. Like, there is a lot of things that I can teach her, but I still want to give more. And I also just love learning. Like, I really enjoy learning. That's like my biggest hobby. I know it sounds kind of weird, but maybe you understand me because you feel like someone who likes to learn. So it really seems like you enjoy learning and reading and writing, maybe, and just evolving your mind, which is such a nice aspect of a person, I have to be honest. Like, if you're able to, like, learning doesn't always have to be a topic about spirituality or a hobby. It might also be evolving your emotions, learning about yourself, learning about psyche, learning about trauma, because it's also something, right? Okay, we have the Lovers. Okay. Something that's coming up is you might be a person that I know, and you might have had feelings for me. Maybe you feel very attracted to me talking right now, which thank you. Because I have to be honest, I feel very comfortable in this energy. Something else that's coming up is it might be that we will be friends at some point, or even, that's very specific, but it might even be that we become lovers at some point. Is something that's coming up. Otherwise, something else that might be you are in a relationship right now, maybe you are learning to love yourself right now, but I feel like a lot of emotions, a lot of like, it feels like you have a crush on me. Like, if it isn't like this, that's absolutely fine, and this is just not for you, this little part. But it might be that you feel very attracted to me talking or to my character. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cute. Okay, we have the Empress in reverse. You are very beautiful. You are very beautiful, handsome, amazing, very attractive. A very attractive person. And we have the King of Wands again in reverse. And again, what's coming up with this is you are very attractive. And something else that's coming up is, do you work with Lucifer, with the Morning Star? Because peacocks are a sign of him, and for some kind of reason he really comes up in this reading. Like, not like he wants to talk to you, but he is showing like, yeah, I'm here, and if you wanted confirmation that he wants to work with you, then this is confirmation. And if you wanted confirmation that he is a patron of yours, then this is also confirmation, he says. And I feel so comfortable talking for him because he is my patron, and I have been working with him for a long time, so he is a very great teacher of mine. But yeah, we have also Death. You might have been working with a lot of deities. Something like someone else who comes up is again Odin, King Odin, or you may know him as Woden, Wotan. He has so many names. I think it was over 170 names. But yeah, Woden is a name of him because Wednesday is literally named after him. It's Woden's Day. Someone else is King Hades, Queen Persephone, or Lady Persephone. Someone else, Zeus, King Zeus might also be a guide of yours. Like, it doesn't have to mean that they are all guides of yours, but one of them might be a guide of yours, someone who you are interested in, or that you know. We have the Ace of Cups. Someone that's also coming up is Lady Freya. Oh, I love her so much. And also Lady Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of love. Lady Hathor is also coming up. And you might be interested in Japanese, because oh my god, I have been learning Japanese for a while. I haven't done it in a very long time. And this might be either Chinese or Japanese. And I think it's the English word, like the Japanese word for sake, I think. Yeah. So you might like anime, or mangas, anything like this. With the 3 of coins in reverse. There might even be ancestors around you who really show up in this reading and want to say to you, we're here, you don't have to worry. And they want to say to you that they protect you. And they also protect your pet. If you have a pet, they are also protecting your pet, so don't worry. Might be that you're in a situation where you are dealing with a lot of trickster spirits and you don't know what to do, and your ancestors want to say to you, you have to try new types of magic. I'm just going to give you some advice. Witch bottles, witch bowls, small spell jars of protection, burning laurel, bay leaves, putting salt, black salt, eggshells into your window ceiling and your doors. Also purifying your home. Purifying is the most important part because you can put up as many protection as you want. If there is low vibrations in your home, there are going to be a lot of spirits in your home. Also something that you can ask your plants also, and you can buy yourself black crystals to protect you and to protect your home. Also tiger's eye, amethyst, rose quartz is also good. Clear quartz, selenite. I would advise you to buy selenite because selenite is a crystal that purifies energy a lot, and it can help you to purify your home. And also I have to show you something. So my spirit guides just wanted me to show you what my best friend bought herself. This is a selenite bowl in the shape of a heart. It's very practical because you can literally put in stuff, and then it's going to purify the stuff and also charge the stuff, and it's very practical. And if you have the money for it, buy yourself something like this. So that's also a message for you. And I'm sorry if the light is kind of right now because my best friend literally is standing there and putting her bowl back. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you with the part of not separation. Why do I want to say separation? Resonation. If you resonate with it. So let's see what kind of karma you have and when it's going to come in. And I already see 6 months, 7 months, 6 and 7 months. Like, yeah, that's when the karma is coming in. A mouse. Why do I see a mouse? Isn't there like the Japanese, or I think the Chinese year of the mouse? That's something that's coming up. I don't know why. I don't know if this is if it resonates with you for some reason. I really don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just something you resonate with. Okay, what's the karma of pile 3? Oh, that's good. We have the hangman. You're going to have better sleep. More dreams, more prophetic dreams is something that comes up, but it's really, you're going to have better sleep. So this is something amazing, I have to be honest, because sleep is always great. Helps us to evolve. Might even be that you start healing in your sleep. That your soul goes to certain parts of the universe to heal certain aspects of yourself. Okay, what kind of karma is pile 3 going to get? There's also a pet coming in. Maybe you're finding a pet on the street, maybe a cat, a dog, anything else. Might be that a pet is coming your way. Yeah, we have justice in reverse. There is not a lot of bad karma, to be honest. I literally just heard about good karma, and if there's bad karma, then there's something like you're going to lose $5 or anything like this, or €5. Yeah, there's nothing too bad, but again, there is a pet coming in. Maybe it doesn't have to be a real pet. Might be that a spirit animal is coming your way. That's also always great because they are great to work with. Like, I do work with a spirit animal. I don't like to say spirit animal, animal guide. He is very nice. He's really, really nice. And his name is Bernd, a very German name, but that's fine. And he has been protecting all of my family, and now he's protecting me and teaching me. And animal guides are great teachers and help you with spells and help you with meditation and protection and anything like this. They are amazing spirit guides, so I can just advise you to work with an animal guide. And if you already work with an animal guide, maybe they are going to change their appearance, because most of the time, at least that's what I learned, we don't get a new spirit guide. We, like, the spirit guide we have is going to change their appearance. So it is therefore another lesson. Something else that I'm working with, for example, is power animals. I do work with 2 power animals, with a gorilla and a jaguari, I think it's called. How is it called in English? Jaguar? I don't know how it's called. But yeah, it's a jaguar in German. Okay, we have the moon and reverse. Yeah, your psychic abilities are going to bloom. You're going to be so much better with your clairvoyance, I heard, claircentience, and also prophetic dreams. Your yeah, your psychic gifts are going to bloom. They are going to get better. And it might be that it's even like this for the next 6 months, and in like within 6 months it's going to be strong, like get stronger. We have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, sorry. Again, something with spirit guides. Your spirit guides might change, but that's nothing bad. This can be something very, very good. So that's something that's coming up. We have the Emperor. King Odin will have more lessons for you. So it might be that you are learning about death magic, or a darker aspect of magic. Like, I don't like the idea of black and white magic or light and dark magic, but if you see it like this, he's going to teach you about dark magic so you understand it, not for you to use it. For some it might be to use it, but rather for you to learn about it and to understand it and to protect yourself from it. So baneful magic might be something that you're learning. Ace of Swords, you are going to get more books about a topic that interests you. Might again be magic. And also we have the Hermit in reverse. Might be that you go into the hermit mode because you have to heal certain aspects of you. Okay, that's everything about your karma. So let's see what kind of messages your spirit guides have additionally for you. What kind of messages does spirit have? Oh, those are too many. Those are too many. Should I use all of them? Okay. Messages from spirit guides. The Emperor again. Like, Odin is really coming out right now. Like, he has to say some things, or he really wants to tell you, I'm here, hi, I want to work with you, because he is coming up so many times. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. There's someone that you need to leave and you already know it. They are not good for you. Might be a relationship that you are in and you already know that you need to leave them because with the moon, only take what resonates, but this person cheated on you or is talking bad behind your back. And they are really not good for you. And if this is not a relationship, this is someone like a best friend or a friend, someone who is very close to you, is really not good for you. They are literally being very rude. We have the Emperor. They are sending bad energy away, the evil eye. They are really not good for you. And we have the 6 of Wands. They are going, like, it's going to get better with, like, things are going to get better when you leave them, because they are literally not good for you. They are really not good for you. And something else that your spirit guides want to say to you, they are really proud of you, because there is something that you succeeded in, something that you learned, something that you achieved, and they are very proud of you that this happened. And one last message from Spirit. One last message from, okay, 2. We have the Page of Swords and the 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, don't argue with this person, because it's like this relationship, whatever kind of relationship this is, might be platonic, it might be romantic, there is no possibility for you to rescue this situation. It's dead. Okay, they are not good for you, they are not going to change, at least not right now. This person is not good for you and you know it, and your spirit guides really want you to let go of this person, because they are literally not good for you. And your spirit guides also know you got this, and if you need help, just call on your spirit guides. They are going to help you. Lady Freya says if you are working with her, or even if you're not working with her, she is great for helping you with this. Like, really call on Lady Freya, and just ask her to help you, and she's going to help you. And that's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you resonated with the karma I told you you're getting with the reading. And I'm thanking Spirit so much for the help, for the amazing messages. And I'm wishing you best of luck with this situation and with your karma. I really enjoy that you learn a lot. That's very, I really like it. So keep it up. And I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye.